Expectations and pressure nearly ruined me. This past May, I was supposed to present my new game, Infernal Antlers, at a game expo. But the night before, my PC crashed and I couldn't retrieve any of my game's files. Total failure. But what happened next changed everything. And it started with a soccer field and a cursed deer. The Harvester's altar breaks down a gun, part by part, so each part can be analyzed in depth. But this is not just a game mechanic, it's a metaphor. A metaphor for real life, because sometimes we have to do this to ourselves, break our lives down, and analyze each part on its own. It's hard, but it's necessary for growth. This isn't just for breaking things down, it's so we can reflect on our lives. That's where this channel is headed. Still get the game updates and the Mad Deer lore, but I'm also pulling back the curtain so we can also take a look at my personal journey along the way. This game and channel mean a lot to me, and that's why I'm taking you inside the process. Not just what I make, but why I make it, and what creating something this personal can do to someone. And now I want to share the moment that changed everything. Like I stated before, this past May, I was supposed to show Infernal Antlers at my school's expo. My entire identity seemed wrapped around this one thing. Months of work leading to this event. Then my PC crashed the night before. Complete failure, couldn't retrieve the files, and I couldn't fix it in time. At first, I felt crushed, like all the pressure I built up was crumbling down on top of me. But instead of spiraling, I just stopped. I went to soccer practice that evening as normal, but something was different. With no game work waiting at home, no expectations, no guilt, I played free, really free, for the first time in months. I was moving differently, thinking clearer, my passes connected, my shots had power, and my teammates even noticed it too. That freedom on the field unlocked something. I wasn't the anxious dev with deadlines to meet anymore. I was just playing, and that feeling carried over after leaving the pitch. The next day, I sat in a small coffee shop in a small town. No phone, no screens, just food, coffee, and thought. In that stillness, I finally saw how heavy things had become, and not just in game dev, in all my life. The last few years, I thought pressure was the fuel. Keep piling it on, push through, repeat. But that pressure, it may work short term, but not in the long term. It cracks you, slowly, quietly, until nothing is left but burnout. And that's the change I'm making. I'm still chasing greatness, but not through pressure, but through peace. Through the long-term perspective of health. Through training my life to naturally support the things I care about, not force them. Just like on the soccer field, where playing freely made everything click, I'm bringing that same energy to game development. That creativity and joy that came so easily when I was a kid. No deadlines, no metrics, just play. In the last video, I hinted at the deer fighting in a beehive world, cursed with biotechnology built by its insect inhabitants. Well, that's still true. The first map will take place not in the hive, but in hell. This map is a literal training arena, built by the devil, for the devil deer to sharpen its skills in battle. Wave after wave of enemies, preparing for the real fight ahead. And honestly, that's what this past few months have felt like. Not the real fight, just training. Just me, stuck in my head, fighting ghosts of past expectations. That pressure wasn't coming from the outside. It was my arena, one I built from expectations I inherited from family, coaches, and friends. Even when their voices quieted, I kept them alive in my head. I kept grinding, convinced I still owed something to those expectations. When we're under pressure, especially self-imposed pressure, we rush. We try to sprint through life, check the boxes, meet the deadlines, and win the approval. I didn't want that energy in this map, so I added something small but important. Doors that cost varying amounts of money to open. These doors break up the space, create pacing, and allow the players to make choices of their own. Not just about where to go, but when to go. These doors teach patience and strategy. The pacing in this game, like in real life, it's not about just what happens, it's about when it happens. I try to reflect that in how I build this game, and even how I edit these videos. I also introduced a new enemy, the Blaze Fiend. It's fast, it zigzags, and it's unpredictable. Not especially powerful, just annoying enough to throw you off. That's what pressure does. Some days, you're in flow. Everything clicks. And other days, the weight of expectations throws you off rhythm. Suddenly, even the basics, like making a pass on the soccer field or writing a simple line of code, just falls apart. That's why this enemy felt personal to design. It's not just a gameplay twist. It's a metaphor for the moments when pressure just gets in your head and starts breaking things down from the inside. On the flip side, I've built something for the player. Pack 1 Advanced Weapons. These guns aren't basic anymore. They've got elemental effects, post-hit effects like Pierce or Ricochet. They behave in layers, reactively, and with complexity. To me, these weapons represent a shift in mindset. They're designed with more play and more experimentation. The same way I'm approaching soccer now, trying creative passes and shots that I wouldn't attempt before. These systems have depth and room for expression, both for the player and for me as the designer. When I stopped forcing creativity and just let it flow, like I do now on the soccer field, these weapons and systems emerged naturally. All of it, my setbacks, my choices, have all led to this version of the game being created. It may have started in chaos and maybe been put on hold when my PC crashed, but now the game is better than ever, and the Devil Deer is back to fighting against the curse the devil has put on him. The same way I am fighting to get my creativity and freedom of expression back from the pressure and expectations I've put on myself these past few years. If any of this resonated with you, maybe you're going to want to check out the Steam page for Infernal Antlers, which is now live, and the link is in the description. So thank you all for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed this video. And like I said, Steam page is live and the link is in the description. And if you like the video, maybe go down and hit the subscribe button. It's greatly appreciated, and your feedback means everything to me. But now, this is RBC Mr. Rhodes signing off for now.